Well, everybody, if I'm dropping a video, that probably means one thing. It probably means there's a guide that's getting released this week. And what I have for you today is actually a super special guide. The past couple times we've gone places around Little Rock, Dr. Camp's favorite coffee shop, Dr. Grant's favorite pizza joints. He actually changed up the order on David Portnoy's, which was a bold choice cotton. But tonight we're changing it up a little bit. What guide Dr. Chris is bringing to you guys right now. I've had a ton of conversation with patients lately about evenings, not just evening routines, but how to help unwind and just slow their head down. And one thing that I have been doing every single night for the past 3 months, about 90 days, is a 6-question journal prompt. So what I'm providing right now is an evening journal guide, a place where you have able to get reflective and jot down and reflect on the wins of the day and also kind of the challenges of the day and where you can give yourself more grace. So if you want this guide, if you're watching this on YouTube, comment below. There will be a link. Click the link. It'll take you to how to get the guide. If you're watching this on Facebook, all you have to comment is journal, Journal, comment journal in the comments below. So a lot of people, what happens when it comes to the evening, they've been waking up, they go all day, they fly all day, they make dinner, they eat dinner, they prep their meal for the next day, even if they get that far, and then they go straight to bed. And their brain literally has no time to take a pause in the day, no time to reflect on the day you just had, and all of a sudden the days start to snowball. They start to stack up, and we get tired, and we get burnt out. So what this guide is going to do, it's going to help you actually be able to get reflective about your day, reflect on the wins that you had, the challenges that you might have gone through, strategies to overcome the challenge, and also where you can give yourself more grace. So this journal prompt, it's 6 questions, okay? It's 6 questions. The first question goes like this. You have to ask yourself, what is your purpose? What is your purpose? There are plenty of humans, way too many humans right now walking this earth that do not know their purpose, do not know what it is. For myself, is to facilitate myself and others towards being the pilots of our lives and health, not the passengers to our bodies and mind. Part of that has to do with some injuries I've sustained. Part of that also has to do with a lot of teammates and friends I've had who've had mental health and also suicidal ideation history of it. Some have committed suicide. So that's a very special topic for me, and that's really a big part of why I stand for that concept of people being the pilots of their lives and health day in, day out. No restrictions, no hesitations, no worry in the back of their head. Question number 2 is your win of the day. It doesn't have to be a big one. It could be a small one. It could be waking up. It could be getting out of bed. It could be just making your bed. Maybe it's prepping your coffee for the night before. Maybe it's having a nice conversation with your daughter before taking her to school. It doesn't matter what it is, just what was your win of the day. Me, I kind of do it in a list form because I like noting all the wins that I had. You know, if you go chalk up 7 wins in a day, it's impossible to lose a 7-game series. So that's question number 2. Question number 3 is, what was your challenge of the day? Every day is going to present a challenge. It's inevitable. It's not if it's one. But the thing that we don't do is we don't strategize a way to overcome that challenge. And that's what question number 4 is. How can I overcome this challenge? Question number 4, strategy. What is my strategy to overcome this challenge? That is question number 4. Question number 5 is, what resistance do I need to lean into? Now, what does that mean? That kind of means, what am I avoiding? What am I running away from? What it means lean into, that means when I have resistance towards something, when I'm avoiding something, you feel it in your body. You feel that anxiousness. Maybe it's in your stomach or in your chest or in your neck or in your head. And you kind of feel that anxious, just worry like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this. Whatever it is that you are resisting, that is what you need to lean into, getting it done, overcoming it, and moving past it and through it. That's incredibly important because otherwise all that energy, that anxiousness is going to get stored in our body. And that's part of how symptoms manifest. So question number 5, what resistance can I lean into? Do I need to lean into? And lastly, my favorite one, question number 6, where can you give yourself more grace? Once again, far too common, far too frequent. People put a lot of pressure and stress, a lot of weight on their shoulders, and they don't give themselves the grace that is needed. Now, giving yourself grace does not necessarily mean drinking 2 liters of soda, having a pint of ice cream, and eating a corn dog on a Friday night. That's not necessarily grace. What Grace is saying is like, hey, like I got a lot done today. Yeah, I didn't get all the things I wanted to get done, but I got like 27 things done. It's a pretty productive day. Or Grace could be like, look, like you've been getting up at 6 o'clock every single morning and taking a cold shower. It's okay that you slept in today. It's gonna happen. The biggest thing is how can you course correct? So that, my friends, is my evening journal guide. That breakdown, those 6 questions. It has helped out a lot of my patients with how to actually get reflective on their day, have a nice little pause between them doing things and just task-oriented chip, versus getting reflective, calming our brain down, toning down our brain waves, and actually helping us get into a state where we'll be available and ready to fall asleep, stay asleep, get rested, and wake up the next day rejuvenated. If you're on Facebook and you're watching this video, comment journal, JOURNAL, below. If you are on YouTube, please click the YouTube link in the description below. That'll take you towards how to get access to this guide and an actual breakdown and explanation of the intent and purpose behind these questions. But I'm telling you guys, I've been doing this for 90 days and it's had a tremendous impact on the quality of my evenings and also just my headspace when I go to bed, making it consistent, reproducible, and clear and level-headed. I'm Dr. Chris Brown with the Specific Chiropractic Centers, and I hope that you find this guide to be as fantastic as I have found it.